So we touched on this a little bit. In the NFC, Philly won at 11-1, Mini 2, 10-2. It feels like they're probably going to be locked into the 1 and 2 seeds, barring the only real situation I could see is Dallas walking down Philly, which I think is pretty unlikely, but they're playing good football. I mean, do you agree or disagree with the Philly and Minnesota almost borderline locked at 1 and 2?
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yes.
San Francisco has to hold off Seattle. I think Seattle is very much live to win that division right now. One game back with Brock Purdy. You can say what you look. It's still a 7th round pick.
No, that's not. My point is that the Seattle's defense is non-existent,
It's bad.
and the 49ers defense is the best on the planet. You can get a long way with that and Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, as opposed to Eugene Cyril-Smith having to literally do everything.
That Seahawks barely survived the Rams and John Wolford and Cam Akers and Tutu Atwell today. And they lost Ken Walker, who
they did? Dang it.
He was ruled out kind of quick, little concerning. DJ Dallas took over the carries in the backfield, so that's a problem. But I mean, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett went nuts. Tampa Bay's locked into the 4 seed unless Atlanta can come up and catch them, or Carolina or whatever. When you look at these wild cards, Dallas at 9-3, huge lead over the Giants in Seattle. Dallas is locked into the playoffs pretty much. Who would you pick to be your 6 and 7 seeds in the NFC right now?
Breech, go ahead. I'm thinking.
Wilson's debating if he wants to go Lions or not.
I think I will put the Seahawks in there, even though, man, they still have to play the Chiefs and the 49ers and the Jets. So they have some brutal.
So they get the 49ers. Are like, that's kind of sneaky.
I mean, that's true.
I think I would give one of the wild card spots to an NFC West team.
I'm going to give it to the Commanders and the Seahawks, or whoever comes in second in the NFC West.
Yeah,
the Giants still have to play the Eagles twice, and that to me is, and they still play the Vikings, so they still have 3 games left against the top 2 seeds in the NFC.
Whatever happens, you're saying there will be no more than 3 teams from the NFC East. There's not going to be a 4-team situation.
No, they're not. They're not getting all 4 teams in.
Yeah, I'll go with Seattle, and then dealer's choice, Giants or Washington. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be the Lions. Although hopefully it would be fun if they win.
I think there's a chance the Giants go 1-4 down the stretch and finish 8-1. And if that happens, let's make sure we do not diminish what the Giants did this season by looking at the final record in the final few games, because they suffered a bunch of injuries. They were a much better team than I think we expected coming into the year. I think I agree. One of the NFC West teams in. I really want to put one of the NFC North teams, either Detroit or Green Bay, in there.
It's crazy.
Not gonna be Green Bay.
I mean, did you just say that the Giants? So we just looked at the Giants schedule, and the Seahawks schedule is Panthers, 49ers, Chiefs, Jets, Rams. I mean,
what do you mean?
It wouldn't be crazy if the Seahawks finished at 9-8.
And that might get in?
Yeah, or it could get snaked by the Lions and the Packers.
It's not going to be the Packers. It's going to be the Lions.
Probably not.
What about the Falcons? They're 5-8 with the Packers.
They just lost to the Steelers. And they scored.
Falcons get in. It's via the division.
Scored 16 points or 13 points, whatever it was. Get out of here.
I think I mean, Washington's playing pretty good too, but they should have lost to the Giants today. Obviously, that tie can end up helping you down the road, but a win would have been much better. Minnesota hosting Seattle, San Fran hosting the Giants, and Tampa hosting Dallas would be your wild card games. Who do you have coming out of those? Is it chalk? I assume you guys have Dallas beating Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I would not let Tampa Bay into the tournament if I had a decision.
We should let Wilson run the NFL. I bet you guys.
I'm just like firmly rooting for the Bucs to win the Super Bowl now, just to shove it in Wilson's face.
That's fine. I said in August that I didn't think Tampa Bay this was going to be the year.
If that happens, I'm going to pay for a pirate ship cake that Wilson has to eat.
Mike Leach is coaching in Tampa Stadium for the bowl game.
Double pirate, the Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah, he's the pirate. He's coaching the Pirate Stadium.
Bowl. Is that what it's called?
all about the gas.
I think Dallas would be favored. San Fran would be favored over the Giants, and Seattle is live to beat Minnesota in what would be like an insane noon, like the early Saturday kickoff. But Minnesota certainly would be favored and would probably beat them. I don't want to piss off the chat again. Phillies, man, if Philly stays healthy down the stretch, things are shaping up for them. This is a bad week for NFC playoff teams. It just feels like from an injury perspective.